20. Wanaingia.
Wanaingia.
Niko sawa.
Umewekwa.
Kocha nje. Naona vile inatokea hapo.
Kitu yako. Ulifikiria. Please. Exam. Umefanya hizo zikiwa
Oh yeah.
evolution is you see about here.
Okay, we can now start. Yeah, we can start. So the topic that I want us to discuss today is the topic of integers. I hope everyone can hear me. Integers. Integers. That's what I want us to discuss. Integers. What are integers? Integers are, you're supposed to understand the meaning of integers. So the first thing to do is to get, yeah, it's okay. So the meaning of integers first. Someone can tell me what the integers are. Integers are, they are positive, negative, and whole numbers and zero. So integers are zero, positive, negative, whole numbers, and the zero. So the key point here is whole numbers. You must ensure that you include the name whole numbers. So they are supposed to be whole. They're supposed to be whole numbers. So integers should be positive, negative, whole numbers, and zero. Okay. So you should have either positive whole numbers, negative whole numbers, and zero. Examples, e.g., you can have negative 10, negative 6, negative 5, 0, 12, 3, negative 45. All these are integers. So I don't expect you to have uh, numbers which are not whole numbers. For integers, they must be whole numbers. That's a condition. So I don't expect you to give me 2.5 as a whole number, 3.5, 4. No, they should be whole numbers. Integers are positive, negative, and zero. And all those are supposed to be whole numbers. Okay? So I don't expect you to have 1.1, 2.3, or any other number. You should have a whole number. Those are what we call integers. So this is a very sensitive topic. It's normally tested heavily, especially, in fact, if you understand the topic of integers, you never have trouble in mathematics. What I normally do when I get a student, if I want to test a student and I want to know whether a student is serious or a student is good in mathematics, I only test integers. Nakuja naita mwanafunzi namwambia, what is negative 2 minus 4? Nikiona amenipatia kitu ingine, najua hatuko pamoja. So if I ask you, what is negative 2 minus 4? What is negative 2 minus 4? Hiyo ni nini? Negative 2 minus 4. Naona. Is it nice or not? What is negative 2 minus 4?
2.
2.
2.
2.
Yes.
Negative 2 minus 4, 2. Very good, because we are having minus will change to a plus. So it will be minus 2 plus 4, which is 2. That's very good. Very good. I want to ask another one, just to test you before you even start. What is 7 minus 4 plus 7 minus 4 plus minus 3? 7 minus 4 plus minus 3. If I select you, you just answer. Is it Brian or who?
Yes.
Yeah? What's the answer? James. James Minor. Huh? What's the answer?
Repeat the question.
I want to. I can even give another one. I'm asking this. I can change the question. I can have 7 minus 4 plus minus 3. 7 minus 4 plus minus 3. What is that? What's the answer? So this one will change plus. So we'll have 7 plus 4.
11.
To get 11 minus 3.
8.
8. So the answer will be 8, right?
Yes.
The answer will be. So these are the kind of questions I expect you to understand. But this was just the introduction. So I want to start by interpreting what is called. You need to understand what the number line is. So nataka tuandike number line. Andika number line as a subtopic. To start with number line. Number line. Umeandika number line? andika number line. Number line. So number line, we can have, what's a number line? You can write that natural numbers can be represented on a number line as shown. Natural numbers. Natural numbers. Natural numbers can be represented on a number line as shown. So I want us to draw a number line here. A number line here. So my number line will be having from 0. We should have an arrow there, another arrow there. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 1, 7. -1, -2, -3, -4, -6, -7, like that. So -1. So towards the left, we go to the negative side. And towards the right, we have the positives. So we can have positives here. You can write positive, 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 like that. So that's what we call a number line. That's what we call a number line. So, if I may ask a question before we continue, between -8 and -20, which one is bigger? Which number is bigger? Between -8 and -20.
-8.
-8. Because it has a lesser negative. Si ni kweli?
Yes.
Unaweza inga sana ati unaweza kusema mtu akona deni ya 8,000, mwingine akona deni ya 25,000. Nani atalipa sana? Nani who is poor than the other? Unaweza ndo kiringia watu kuna deni ya 25,000 ati unaringia mwenye akona 8,000. Yako chini. Kama deni yako ni kubwa uko chini zaidi. So I don't expect you to start celebrating at niko na deni kubwa. No. The bigger the negative, the smaller the number. So if you are poorer, if you have a bigger negative. So if you have -2 million, that is kama umeenda ukakopa deni ya 2 million. Siende kuingia watu ati vile uko na deni ya 2 million. Unafaa hata kujificha sana. Usijulikane. Because you are very poor. Okay, so what you're supposed to do, ensure that you understand that the bigger the negative, the smaller the number. The smaller the negative, the bigger the number. So if you're comparing that the number that is having a bigger negative, like -1 million, that person is very poor. Very poor. Anyway, let's go to this number line and see what happens in a number line. What happens in a number line? So, a number line has got so many uses. It can be used to do so many things. Before we move out of this, I'll show you how we can use a number line to add. So we are going to add operations of integers using a number line. So we are going to use a number line to operate. So and the operations of integers. The operation of integers. Operations of integers. Which operations do we know? In the form 1. Operations hiyo ile hospitali. Hata hesabu iko na operations zake. Which operations do you know in mathematics? We have so far, usikuje kuniambia ati operation is surgery. Operation, we have 4 operations in mathematics. The first operation is addition. The other operation is subtraction. Good. The other operation is
Division.
And multiplication. Which operation do you love using? Unapenda operation gani?
Multiplication.
Multiplication. Businessman, eh? Operation za kutoa zifurahishi sana. Hesabu ya kutoa. So operations, we are going to start the first operation, number 1. Operation number 1. Let's start by adding. Addition. So, watu wa biashara najua kwa hapa wanajua operation kadhaa. I know some of you have started business. Najua mmetoka sana nyumbani, watu wengine watakuja hapa wakiwa wana biashara. So, we are doing them in form of examples. Hata ukipewa kazi ya kuuza duka usikatae. Unaenda utakubali. I know you have other talents. So the first operation, the question is, we are doing this in form of examples. So the question is, the first question, use a number line. Use a number line to solve the following. Use a number line solve the following. Use a number line to solve the following. Kwanza, number 1. We are starting with a very simple one. 1 plus 3. 1 plus 4. 1 plus 4. Imagine 1 plus 4. Kama tumeingia class 1 leo. 1 plus 4. But remember, we are using a what? We are using a number line. So I expect you to do this. The first thing is to have a number line. A number line. So, after having a number line, maisha imekuwa rahisi. 1 plus 4, imagine. 1 plus 4. Hata kale katoto kenu kako hapo chini kakisikia. Kakisikia unafanya 1 plus 4 katacheka sana. So, so a number line should be like this. Remember, the number line must be having these arrows, meaning that it is continuous. 0, -2, -1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are plus. Plus, 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 plus. What do you do? Unafanya nini? Ukipewa kitu kama hiyo utafanya nini?
You start from 1. Going forward till you add 4 times.
4 steps.
Yes.
4 steps. So utaanza hapa kwa 1, uende 4 steps. Kuna watu wengine wanafanyanga hivi. Unaenda kwa 1 unasema 1, 2, 3, 4. Huyo ni mtu mmoja anafanya hivyo. Mwingine anafanya hivi. Mwingine anaenda from 1 ana count 1, 2, 3, 4 anakuja hivi chua direct. Hawa watu wote wawili wako correct. Sawa?
Yes.
But those who want to be very accurate always do this. Wengine wanaenda step moja. So anaanza kwa 1 anaenda 1, 2, 3, 4. Utajikuta kwa +5. Sawa.
In exam, which one is the best to use?
Any. Sawa. You
Yes.
can use you can use any. Sawa. But this one is also good. You can use this one direct. I can see some people are raising their hands, and I'll be picking one by one. Unfortunately, it's not possible to pick everyone because we are very many because of time. So we can do that. Acha nikupe yako. -3 plus -2. -3. Example 2. -3 plus -2. -3 plus -2. So you'll be marking for yourself. Mtakuwa mnajimarkia as when I show you, you mark. -3 plus -2 itakupatia nini? Unafanya nini? You can go to -3, right? Sawa. Ama
Yes.
unaanza hapa, you move like this from 0 to -3. Then you go again another 2 steps on the negatives, like that. There are so many ways of doing this question. You can do like that. You can do like that. I want to draw a more clear one. So from 0 to -3, there. Then you move another 2 steps. You write the answer is equal to -5. Now, this was +5. Now, I want to give you another one. Number 3. It is 8 minus 4 minus 1. You must show this using a number line. Plus 0. Sorry. We are adding. Remember, it's supposed to be addition. Acha tuandike vizuri because the operation is adding. 8 plus minus 4 plus -4 plus -1 plus plus 0 plus 3. This must be shown in a number line. Hii nataka kuona mtu mwenye nitachagua atatuonyesha kwa kamera yake. Hakuna hash. Hii hash haiko. plus 3. Should be plus 3, eh? Yes, 3. Hapa hakuna hash. Hiyo hash imeleta shida hii. Should be plus 3. Ignore the hash, eh? Ignore the hash. Inakataa kufutika. So just ignore the hash, eh? Ignore that hash. So I want somebody to answer. Who has finished drawing a number line for that? Ana amemaliza yake. Alvin. Davesha. Are you done? Simon Muiruri. Godwin Kibet. Godwin Kibet can answer.
Okay.
Yeah?
So I'm answering.
Godwin.
Yes.
Can you show us what is happening?
So
The answer is what?
the answer is -6.
-6.
Yes.
How is your number line?
You first draw the number line. Then you start from +8. Then because my +4 minus 4 plus positive multiplied by negative is negative. We move 4 steps to the left.
Multiplied by?
Yes.
We are not multiplying anywhere.
No, 4 times positive times negative is negative.
Start kusikia ukisema times because you're not yet there.
Okay, so we move 4 steps to the left.
Good. That's the language.
Then from after we arrive at 4, we move again 1 step to the left. We land at 3. Then +0 +3, we move 3 steps to the right. So our final answer will be 6.
The answer is 6, eh?
Yes.
Wacha tukutest 6. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. So that is plus, 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 and plus up to 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. -1. This is 0. -1. -2. -3. -4. -5 and -6. So we are starting from 8 here, plus -4. We move backwards 4 steps. You'll find ourselves at -4. Tuone kama itatupatia 6. Then we are adding, we move another 1 step backwards. we'll find ourselves at 3, right? 0 to ignore. Then you move 3 steps from 3. So tutajikuta hapi hapo. So the answer is equal to positive 6. That is good. Very good. Very good. You have gotten it right. Thank you. All those people who are raising their hands. Thank you very much. Naona mna participate. That's very good. Vile tu siwezi chagua kila mtu, but they can see you are really trying. So the second operation is here. I want us to do the second operation. The second operation is subtraction. Subtraction. Oh, subtraction. Subtraction. Umeandika hivyo? So I want to write it for you here. Subtraction. Subtraction. So you're going to have examples. Examples are the examples are here. Use the examples are here. Use a number line to answer the following questions. Use a number line. Use a number line to answer the following questions. Use a number line to answer the following questions. Use a number line to answer the following questions. 1. Question number 1. We are starting from what we know, from very easy questions. -4 minus -5. Number 1 here. -4 minus -5. -4 minus -5. So we are using a number line, -4 minus 5. We are using a number line. So I expect you to be drawing a number line right now. You're supposed to draw a number line first. Here. That's a number line. Then I want to have my number line here. Sorry. So -4 having -5, this is 0. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, positive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Yes. Yeah. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. So we are supposed to go to -4 -4 minus 5. So just go to where we have -4 and find our 5 there. Okay. Sorry. We start from the negative. Sorry. We need to undo that. So we start from when you are subtracting, we always start from the second number. The second number. Always start from the second number. Our second number in this case is -5. So we go to where we have -5. Then we find our minus 4. Where is our minus 4? Here. So, tumeenda hivi. Anytime we are moving towards the right. So that is, we get a positive number. So anytime we are moving towards the left, we get a negative. So here we have moved towards the right one step. We have moved one step towards the right. So it means that the answer will be what? How many steps have you moved towards the right? Only one. So the answer is positive 1. Okay. So we start from the second number. We look for where our number is. Our second number is, we ask ourselves, how many steps have you moved? If you have moved towards the right, as I've just said, there's somebody who is raising the hand. Let me see. Somebody raising the hand. Nani anainua mkono? Iko mtu anainua mkono? Sawa, tatuonyesha. So I want us to have another one. -7 minus 4. I want you to do that. -7 minus 4. Hiyo minus tu ndio inakuanga na issue. Hiyo nyingine hainanga. So let's see, -7. I want to write it for you. Here. -7 minus 4. -7 minus 4. -7 minus 4. Unapashachora. So you need to ask yourself, we start from the second number, -4. We look for where the -7 is. Tunajiuliza, have we moved? Let me see. Kate. Your hand was up. What's that? Okay. Kate. Kate. Your hand was up.
No.
No. Then okay. Well,
You have another one.
Huh?
You have another one.
Another question.
No, another key.
Oh, another key. Okay.
Yes.
So you don't have the answer right now.
I'm calculating.
There is no calculating here. You just draw a simple number and get the answer. So easy. Collins Juguna. 23 and 29. Collins. 129. Acha niongee na Collins nisikie kama amepata jibu. Collins?
Yes,
Do you have the answer?
not yet.
Kwani mjamaa mlienda blackout? Somebody was raising. Nani yule nimeona ameinua mkono? Somebody. Nani unafanya kazi gani hapo karaoke? Maana karaoke.
Yes. So we will start with it is -7. You say that's negative minus 4, it will be +4.
Yes.
And then the number line,
Yes.
go to the side of in which it is negative.
from -7, it's like uko na deni ya shilingi 7 na uko na shilingi 4. Now,
Wachana ngoja. Wachana deni kwanza. Ngoja. Wachana deni kwa sababu we are using a number line. So you're supposed to tell us how are you using a number line to come up with that answer.
okay, let me continue then.
Eh?
Let me continue.
Yeah. Good. Continue.
So, from
Wewe umehang Kariuki. Emmanuel, hatukusikii. Unmute. Endelea Kariuki. Proceed. So it's so easy, eh? Mnanisikia? Mnanisikia, eh? Good. Sasa, when you're told to draw a number line, I want to address this problem of negative. I know when I tell you to give me the answer, everybody will give me the answer is 3, -3, right? So the answer is -3, but how can you represent that in a number line? So that's a question that I want us to renew. So I want us to have this. So I can undo this. So I have 0 here. I want to have my 0 here. -1. I'm using a finger. Let me just press properly. This is 0, -1, -2, -3, -4, -6, -7, -8, -9, 1, 2, and so forth. So we go to where we said we always start with the second number, which is -4. So we start from there, -4. Then we ask ourselves, where is the other number? -7 iko wapi? Ndio hii hapa. -7. So tutaenda hivi. So from -4 to -7, how many steps have I moved? 3 steps. Where? Towards the right or towards the left? If I move towards the left, I say this direction is subtraction, this direction is addition. So the answer is -3. Why? Because I've moved 3 steps towards the left. So the answer is -3. I've moved 3 steps towards the left. I know that's where the problem is. Ingine inanga shida kama ina negative. I can see so many people have raised the hand. I give you another one. I want to give you another one. Some people are raising the hand. So I want to give you another one. So ndio hii sasa. Answer this. You ready? So the question is, I want you to -3 minus +5. -3. I can call it example 3. -3 minus plus 5 minus 3 minus plus 5. How do you do that? Are you done? So I want us to draw a number line for that. Minus 3 minus, okay, minus 3 minus plus 5. Minus 3 minus plus 5. So this one is so easy. I just want to draw a number line for you here. I draw a number line there. Then, of course, I must put my arrows there. Sorry. 0, 1, 2, 5, 6. So minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, 4, minus 5, minus 6. I think I need a better one. I need a better number line because so we are starting from minus 3. So it answer from 0 to minus 3. Then you move another 5 steps. Minus 5. Because it's not minus minus, you proceed towards the left. Another 5 steps. So another 5 steps will go to minus 8. Right? So minus 3 minus plus 5, the answer will be minus 8. So the answer will be minus 8. Somebody to ask a question there? Alex. Or man, Bill. Bill, yeah, ask you a question.
In the number line, is it a must to start from 0 to minus 3, or you can just begin from minus 3 directly?
You know, especially when you are not having a minus minus, minus minus, we cannot start from 0. When you have a minus minus, when you're having a minus minus, you always start from the second number going to the first number. But in this case, when you don't have a minus minus, it is important to start from minus 3 because from 0, because you're starting from minus 3. Starting from minus 3 means that this person is having a negative from 0 to negative. So it's important to illustrate that you are moving from 0 to negative 3. But if you forget it, you will not be penalized. If you forget to start from 0, you'll not be penalized. You can just start from negative 3 going to negative 8. Wow. But it is just to make your work more clear. You start from 0 going to negative 3. So from the negative 3, you add another 5 steps towards the left to get to negative 8. So,
yes.
So Achim, you're asking a question?
Yes.
You have a question?
Yes. No.
Ask. Yes, no. Ryan, Owen.
No.
Omwenga. You're okay? Huh? So I'll give you one more, so that you can go to multiplication and the division. I don't even have to add another one. I think you're okay. Just do this.
We are okay.
You're okay. Let's go to multiplication and division. Paul Obiero.
Shall we? Before you go, teacher.
Yeah? Yeah?
Before you go,
Uh-huh.
I wanted to ask that in the case where we have minus,
Minus. Uh-huh.
is it a must that you do your method that you begin from the second number, then you go
Yeah.
to the first number?
Yes. It must be that way. Even if you use KLB, you can use Discovering, any other book. Hata ukienda kwa ile kitabu inaitwa Patel. You know the Patel book? All books
Yes.
are illustrating like that. KLB, unajua the normal book that you normally use, inafuata syllabus mzuri ni Kenya Literature Bureau, KLB. Hiyo ndio tunafuatanga syllabus. That's what will be marked in KCSE. So I better train you early enough. Usiende kujifundisha ukifika huko form 4. You better know the right way early enough.
Yes.
Usiende kienyeji. Hiyo kienyeji utaipeleka mpaka KCSE. You better do things right from form 1. Ukijifundisha kufanya mambo vile inafaa, hautakuwa na shida huko juu. Just learn the right way of doing things. Okay? So we can go to multiplication and division. We are going to combine multiplication and division because we are using the same thing, the same concept. So write multiplication and division of integers. Multiplication and division of integers. Multiplication and division and integers. Multiplication. I hope you're writing, multiplication and division. I can also write for you multiplication and division of integers. Multiplication and division of integers. So nataka niwaandikie hapa we're going to start with minus 'times minus is equal to plus. A positive times a positive should give you a positive. A negative times a negative should give you a what? A positive. Then another one here, minus times plus. To give you what? Minus times a positive should give you a minus, is equal to a minus. Positive number a positive number sorry, let me move backwards a little bit. Positive times positive should be equal to a positive, right? So a minus times a minus should give you a plus. A minus times a plus should give you a minus. A positive times a positive should give you a positive. I want you to repeat the same with division sign. I want you to repeat the same using division sign. Using division sign. You're supposed to repeat the same thing. You should repeat the same thing. Because division minus divided by minus should be a plus. You're repeating the same with the division, eh? Tunaandika, we're writing a different one now. A minus divided by a minus is equal to a plus. Okay? A minus times a minus should give you a plus. Alvin, Kimani, are you writing? 23, 150 what? Alvin Kimani is not even writing. Anafikiria mambo ya chai. Minus times plus should give you a minus. Minus times plus should give you a minus. Nasikia Levi? Minus times plus should give you a minus. And then the last one, Simon Muirori, the last one is positive number of plus times plus is equal to plus. Elijah, Mburu, 29. Mwesikia hiyo? I've said positive times a positive number times a positive number is equal to positive. Positive times positive is equal to what? Is equal to a positive. So we are going to do this in form of a combined operation. In form of a combined operation. So I want you to do this, and we are not using a number line here. Example. Examples. We're having examples here. 1. Example 1. First one, example 1. Negative 1 times negative 1 times negative 2 times negative 3 times negative 4. Hiyo ni answer inahitaji kutolewa. Number 2, negative 105 divided by 21. Number 3, negative 35 divided by negative 7. Number 4, negative 6 times 3. Negative 6 times 3 times negative 6 times 3 times negative 4 times 2. What questions I want you to answer? So we're starting from number 1. Somebody is raising the hand. You're answering number 1, eh? Tunaanza na nani? Collins Tuo. Number 1. Your hand was up. Collins Tuo. Haya, Melvin. Collins Tuo amekwama. Melvin. 362. Melvin. Melvin, tuko naye kweli? Nathaniel. Number 1 kwani nimewashinda? Nelson Karogo. Miles Munene. Let me work with Victor Kinyanjui.
Positive 24.
Victor Skiki, raise up your voice.
Positive 24.
Positive 24.
24.
Let's see. Okay, minus 1
Positive 24.
Positive 24. Let's start with the minus 1 times, we are starting from this point. Minus 1 times minus 2, this is 2. 2 times minus 3, minus 6. Minus 6 times minus 4 is positive 24. Right. We go to the other one, number 2. Number 2, this is right. Number 2. Number 2, we are having minus divided by plus. Should be
Negative 5.
negative 5. Oh, there's minus divided by minus should be positive. So that 5 divided by negative 7, negative 35 divided by negative 7 should be positive 5. You either put positive 5 or you leave it. If you write a number like 6, it means it is a positive. If you write a number plus 6 and 6 are the same thing. So both numbers are correct. So you either write plus 5 or 5. Failing to put a negative means that the number is a positive. But if I put negative 5, it means the number is a negative. So you either put a negative or you leave it. If you leave it, it means the number is positive, right? We come to this. Negative 6 divided by 3 should be negative 8. Sorry. Negative 18. Negative 18 times minus 4. Negative 18 times minus 4 is what?
72.
Yeah?
72.
72 times 2?
144.
144. Wangapi wamepata hiyo? Hizo zote correct. How many people? If you got it correct, raise your hand nione watu wangapi. Watu wangapi? Wangapi wamepata hiyo correct? So I want to give a combined operation here. Andika combined operations. Andika combined operations. Combined operations. Meandika? Combined operations. Combined now, this issue of combined operations, this is where the examiners target. Ukisikia kuna mtihani na kuna swali ya nini, kuna swali ya integers, we deal with combined operations so that we can test you whether you're able to understand this concept, whether you can be able to combine several operations together, right? Now, when you're given such a question, I expect you to use to follow the laws of Bodmer. This is something you covered in your primary school. You covered Bodmer's. Kuna mtu akufundisha Bodmer's primary kweli? Hakuna. So Bodmer's ndio tunafuata. So we combine the concepts we have just learned, the concepts of integers, followed hand in hand with the concepts of Bodmer's. So we are just applying what we learned in primary. We are integrating our operations here in Bodmer's. So I want to write the question very fast. Acha niwaandikie swali. Na hii swali nataka kila mtu apate. So quickly. Tunasonga chap. tunasonga kuso. So swali iko hapa 23 times 23. Sorry. I want to, let me write it properly. I hope you're also preparing on that other end. So it's 23 plus 16 divided by 4, funga brackets, times 26 minus 13 over 28 divided by 7 times 2 plus 16 in the brackets into brackets minus 8 divided by 2. We have some people who are raising their hands. That's the question. So hiyo ndio swali, 23 plus 16 divided by 4 times 36 minus 13. You can see where the brackets are. Those brackets are very, very important. Ensure that you follow board mass properly. Na ukitaka nikuandikie, nikuandikie board mass. Ensure that you follow board mass. If you ignore board mass, you'll never get this question correct. If you have got an opportunity of looking at some KCSE questions, this question is always number 1. This kind of a question, utapata ziko hapo. Hata chukua paper form 3, form 2, form 4, you'll find this question is always number 1. So you follow board mass. Momo, 360, you have a question, eh? Your hand is up. Mtu anajiita reconnecting. Well, Mr. Reconnecting. Your hand is up. Wacha kutisha watu, unajiandika reconnecting. Natisha, eh? I think you have a question. I can see your hand is up. Ama swali imekuwa ngumu. Ama you're done. Rooney. So I want to show you how to do this, quickly. I want to show you how to do this. So if you want to get it right, this is how you're supposed to do it, And I think your teachers have told you in specific classes. If you're given this kind of a question, the first thing to do is to partition your work. You partition your paper like this. You partition your paper like this so that your work can be markable. You can attract the examiner. Your work must be very clear. So you must partition your INE like this. It's good to partition your work like this. Partition here. For partition 10 hapo. So we should have a denominator, numerator there. So we work out the numerator here. So 16. Sorry. Undo this. So I expect your paper to be partitioned like that, so that you can have the numerator here. The numerator, like I can start with division there, 16 divided by 4 to get 4. See there? 23 plus 4 to get 27. 23 plus 4 is 27. 27 times 6 times 26 is equal to 27 times 26. I have a calculator here, because I don't have time to multiply all that. So we start from 16 divided by 4 to get 4. 23 plus 4, you get 27 times 26 to get 702. 702 minus 13 to get 689. We come to the second part, brackets. Always start with the brackets. In the bracket, you have 8 divided by 2 to get negative 8 divided by 2 to get negative 4. 16 divided by negative 4 to get negative 4 again. Division here, 28 divided by 7 is equal to what? 4. 4 times 2 is equal to what? 8. 8 plus 8 plus minus 4. 8 plus minus, is it 8 plus minus 4? I can see people raising their hands. Robert Momo, we have Rooney, they are raising up their hands. Anything to say? Can unmute. If you have a question, you are free to ask. Anyone with a question? So remember, we had 4. We had 4, negative 4 here. So 28 divided by 7 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus minus 4 is 4. Right? So we are dividing this. Sorry. Dividing 169, 689. 689 divided by 4. Right? So it will be 689 divided by 4. By 4, it will be 172. Times 4. Minus 669. And 1 over 4. 72 and 1 over 4. Hebu niona mlipata ngapi from your side? Anyone with a different answer? Anyone with a different answer?
Excuse, Chair.
Yes?
The sign between in the denominator side, the sign between 16 and 8, is that a minus?
It is a minus. You can decide to use it like this. You can decide to say 8 divided by 2. You see, you'll get the same answer. You can decide to say 8 divided by 2 is 4, right? 16 minus
Yes.
4. 16 minus 4? Yeah?
12.
Have you used 12? Let me check. Actually, confirm. 16 divided by it's 8, okay, 12. Tumepata nini? 16 divided by, oh yeah, watch it. Let's correct that part. Tumesema that was a good observation, a very good observation. We are saying, let's work out the bracket first. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So 16 minus 4 to get 12. So we'll be having 28 divided by 7. 7 is equal to what? 4 times 2 is equal to 8. So is equal to 8. So it will be 8 plus 12 to get 20. Is that okay?
Yes.
Very good. So the final answer will be 689 divided by 20. To get 689 divided by 20,
34.45.
689 divided by 20, 34. 34 and 9 over 20. Use fractions in that in such a case. We don't want to show that you have used calculator anywhere. So leave your answer in fraction form.
Yes.
Sorry. 34 and 9 over 20. That's the answer. So I was telling you to be organizing your work like this, so that, like, for example, when you're marking, let's say we are marking this work, the examiner will come here and mark like this. Atakuja hapa akupe 1 mark, 1 mark, na mark andike hapa 3. So if your step was wrong, for instance, if I assume that you got it wrong here, hapa tuseme hapo upata correct, wrong. It means you'll get 1 mark. But if you mixed your work, you cannot get any mark. So you should always make sure that your work is very organized. Your work is very organized, like that. You partition your paper into 3 parts. Then from there you do the first part, you gain the first mark, gain the second mark, then the answer mark. You get a total of 3 marks, right? So I can see we have 2 minutes. You can open for anyone who has a question. Mukona KLB and KMF. Which textbooks do you have? You have KLB. Mukona textbooks gani? Wesley Karaoke. Which textbooks do you have?
MF. KLB and KMF.
Come on, LB.
You're given a KLB.
You have discovering mathematics.
So
Question, sir.
yeah, question.
I have a question.
KLB.
So tutaenda KLB. You said the last exercise is KLB last time.
Question. I have a question.
Mnamgoi imegawanywa kuwili. Kuna vitamu na jamu. Tamu.
Last exercise in integers.
Imeka. Hata black imekataa. Pote. Keep calm.
Let's take a
Pandemic mama yako anakurin Kendrick. Na materrorist ana tukubom.